Happy Monday, peeps. Good morning and welcome to your Monday strength training workout. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and ready to go. Never miss a Monday, right? Got to get the week started on the right foot. All right, I'm going to give everyone a few seconds to jump on. Hoping to see more and more people join me as school ended. And good morning, Blair. So as always, remember, if you like to work out to music, I personally love working out to music. It is my total motivator, but because of Facebook and there are rules, I cannot play music in the background. It's a copyright thing. So if you like to play music while you work out, please do so in the background. Good morning, Vanessa. Hey, Janet. Good morning, Caroline. Hey, Ellen. All right, we got some people jumping on. So this morning we've got a mix of, we've got arms, abs, legs, and cardio. We've got some cardio rounds mixed in. We've got a decent amount of planking today. Love planks. Not a fan of sit-ups. Love planks. Planks work so many more muscles and are so much safer, in my opinion, than sit-ups. And I know a lot of other trainers feel the same way about sit-ups. Hey, Roseanne. Happy Monday, girl. Love it. Bringing the positivity. So just remember, a 1 hour workout, which I don't even think we're going to be doing this for an hour. Most of these workouts are less than an hour. I think we had one or two that maybe went over a little bit. A 1 hour workout is not a very big part of your day. It's like a very small percentage. So even if you're not, as I always say, even if you're not working out with me and doing these workouts, totally fine. Try to get out and move your body in some way every day for 20 to 30 minutes. Take a walk, and it's not going to take you very long in this weather to sweat. So if you go take a walk for a half an hour, you're going to be coming back sweating. So should we get started? We are going to start with a warm-up. I did not include that on the hey Jim, hey Sharon. I did not include that on the workout yesterday. I had no room to put this on my board, which is not typical. So we are going to do a warm-up this morning, as always. Always have to warm up and cool down when you work out. Very good for the body. All right, so should we get started, peeps? So you will need, you don't need anything for the warm-up, just your body. We're going to do some stretching. And then we are going to get started with the weight training. So should we do this? Let's go. Got to start the watch or it doesn't count, right? All right. Let's stretch, you guys, and let's warm up. So we're going to start with a nice wide stance. We're going to do side-to-side lunges. So how wide your feet are kind of depends on your flexibility and mobility. It's probably most everyone's first real movement of the day, so you might be feeling a little tight, which is why we do the warm-up. Side to side, chest is forward. So like I said, we've got a good mix of, we've got a little bit of some cardio rounds mixed in there. We've got some strength stuff. You can always do this without equipment. I will, as we go, I will let you know how that works. So now we've got some butt kicks. So butt kicks are either in a running position or you are going to be looking a little bit more like a hen walking around a chicken yard. That's what it looks like to me. But the point of this move is flexing your hamstrings, flexing your feet, actually trying to kick your own butt. So you want to warm up the back of the legs. It does not have to be a running move. Hey, good morning, Nicole. So you're also going to want to move those arms. And this one gets the heart rate up a little bit the faster you move, but it's the warm-up. You want to make sure that you are not overdoing it in the warm-up. Just getting the body warm. All right, guys, we are going to do feet hip width apart. We're going to do some windmills. So arms are going to be out. Opposite hand reaches, opposite toe. You're going to stand up. You're going to reach that opposite arm back. So try to keep your legs as straight as you can without locking your knees. You never want to lock your knees in anything you do in a workout. Just keep that in mind. And of course, you don't have to touch your toes. You can reach for your shin. Do the best you can. This one should feel really good in the hips and the back of the legs. You can look straight up at your hands and not get dizzy. That works. All right, opposite hand, opposite toe. You're doing some kicks. Once again, if you are reaching for your knees, that also works. Your shins. Everybody's mobility is different. You also do not have to kick all the way up. So it depends on your flexibility and mobility, as I always say. So I'm going to try to speed things up a little bit. All right, let's do some jumping jacks, shall we? Arms are like this, or if you like the punching jacks, either works. Also, lower impact, step out. So I've got lower impact moves for everything. The only time we're going to be really working with any impact today is when we do our cardio rounds. We do have some higher impact moves in those cardio rounds, but I will of course show lower impact options. So you start to feel that heart rate going up a little bit. It's a good thing. Hopefully you're feeling warm. All right, we are going to do some squats, down and up. So just a reminder about squats. You want to pretend that there's a chair right behind you and you're just trying to sit lightly on it, not put any weight on it. Stand up and squeeze. Down and up. Toes are pointing forward. Knees are tracking over your shoelaces, no further forward. Definitely keep those knees behind the toes. How's everyone feeling? Heart rate's definitely at a good pace right now. Feeling a little sweaty. Anybody doing this outside this morning? If you are certainly brave. All right, alternating reverse lunges. This is our last move and we're going to get started. So just a reminder about lunges. We are going to be doing some of these today. 90-degree angles, shoulders over the hips. You do not have to get your knee all the way to the floor, if that is where you are aiming to go. Good morning, Dee. Sorry, I gotta say hi to everybody. I can't see anybody in person, so gotta say hi when everyone jumps on. Chest is forward. Let's do a couple more of these. So we just spent about 4 minutes warming up. It's a good time. All right, so everyone should be feeling loose. Heart rate should definitely be higher than it was when we started, right? Okay, so our first block is arms. We've got 10-minute arms. Each move is 1 minute, okay? So it's a long period of time, but that does not mean you can't take breaks in between. It certainly is just to try to get you to focus and slow down on the muscles, focus on the muscles that we're using. So we are going to start with bicep curls while we're balancing on our left leg. So hear me out on the balance part. When you're balancing on one leg, or just lifting that right foot off the floor just slightly, you are locking your core in. That's how you work your balance. So grab those weights. For arms, you definitely want to be like medium to light weights. I'm going to turn my fan on. It is time. Oops, too high. Okay. So my detox is over, so I'm going to grab some heavier weights. I am pumped. I miss strength training so much, like challenging strength training. I've been using 5 pounds for a few weeks, which is fine. I've been feeling it, but it's going to feel really good to lift some heavier weights today. All right, I'm going to go too crazy. Okay. All right, so here we go. So we've got 1 minute bicep curls balancing on our left leg. So when I say balance, all you got to do is lift up. If you really want to bring that leg up, you can. Palms up, and go. So we've got a full minute. So we are going to do just the left side, or just the left leg hold. So try to focus on keeping those elbows in, tucked in right next to your side. So if you're feeling off balance, of course that's normal. You also have the option to keep your right toe on the floor, just enough to keep your balance, but you don't want to be relying on that right foot at all. So even if my right toe is on the floor like it is right now, I'm doing a lot of work on my left leg. guys, you got this. 10 seconds. That minute goes by kind of quick. Quicker than it seems, right? Come on, almost there. Big exhale as you pull up. It should start getting real hard. And rest. Okay, so we are going to be taking 15 to 20 second rest in between. We have shoulder extension rotation next, so you want to go down in weights from what you just used. So I've got 5s. I'm going to show you what we're doing. Feet hip width apart. You're going to raise that weight out to the side, rotate the shoulder, and down. So you're going to see why you need lighter weights for this. You guys ready? All right, 3, 2, standing up nice and tall, and go. Raise forward, out, and down. So you're only going in front of the shoulders, as high as the shoulders, and then down. So, core's engaged. You don't want to be doing this, right? You want to keep that core super tight the entire time. A little help from your glutes will definitely help you out. Squeeze your butt. That'll keep your core nice and engaged. Take your time with these. Cardio is when we will speed things up and go for a little bit more speed, right? Right now we are focusing on strengthening our muscles. So this is a tough one. This is why you wanted to go light weights. So drop your weights even further if you need to. Where are we at with time? We've got about 15 seconds, not even. Come on guys, you got this. Tops of the shoulders are on fire, but you can do it. 3, 2, and rest. Okay. So now we've got alternating hammer curls while we're balancing on our right leg. So we already did our left leg, right? So what are hammer curls? Hammer curls are now when your palms are facing each other. They look like this. Okay? You guys ready? And you're alternating. 3, 2, and go. So now we're on our right side. Elbows are still tucked in. You're going to notice you're using maybe your biceps a little bit more. Before we had the help of our forearms. Now we're turning in towards each other. Once again, to help yourself out with balance, keep that toe on the floor if you need to. You don't have to lift your knee way up here, but you do need to keep your core nice and strong. Come on guys. So I know your biceps are tired already from doing the bicep curls. So you may need to go down in weights a little bit. Don't be afraid to do that. Ooh, feels good to be back into this, but holy cow. So, how's that right glute feeling? I know mine's burning. Keep it going. Come on, team, come on. Working hard. We are almost there. We've got 8 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Woo! Okay. Let's shake it out. Biceps on fire right now. We just did 2 moves, almost back to back. Okay, next up, bent over tricep kickbacks. So, you may need to go down in weights a little bit. I'm going to try my 15s. I have a feeling I'm going to be going down to 10s. Feet hip width apart. You're going to slightly bend your knees. You're going to hinge at the hips. You're going to tuck those elbows in. So we are pushing that weight back, okay? You're squeezing the back of the arms. You guys ready? 3, 2, here we go. Back is super flat. So you don't want to be bending over like this, right? So that's going to hurt your lower back. Keep your back flat, kind of stick your butt out. Don't be afraid to hinge at the hips. You can do both at the same time. My steps are hurting right now. So yes, my weight was too heavy. I could tell because I can feel my form start to go downhill. So I'm grabbing lighter weights. I can do it better with lighter weights. Triceps are a weak muscle for everybody, so a very small muscle group. So don't feel bad if you need to take breaks, if you need to lower your weights. You can do alternating if you want. All you're doing though is squeezing. The more you squeeze, you can even hold it here for an extra extra second, the more you're going to feel that burn in a good way. Almost there, guys. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, we've got another tricep move. This one's going to be a little bit different. So now we've got pushbacks. So these look like you're pushing straight down. So you're keeping your weights right along your body. So you're going to feel this in your shoulders a little bit too, a little bit more in your upper back. So you're pushing straight down. Coming up here, pushing. So we're doing more pushing motion with our triceps. All right, same position and go. So like I said, you're going to feel this in your triceps, but you are really going to feel this in your upper back too. If you need to lower your weights, even if you do this without weights, you're going to really feel the engagement in your triceps. So as always, remember not to let your spine roll. If you start to feel any lower back pain, stand up, shake it out, come back down, and push through. We've got 30 seconds. So you're keeping your arms right along your body. Woo. Shoulders, upper back, also on fire. Come on, guys, we got 10 seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, nice job, you guys. Okay, we just worked our shoulders a little bit, so now we're going to overhead shoulder press. So you're gonna be here, pressing overhead. You can do both at the same time or alternating. So choose your weights wisely. All right, here we go. You're gonna stand nice and tall. 5 seconds, we're taking more like 30-second rests. I'm gonna try to speed it up a little bit. 3, 2, and go. So these are narrow overhead presses. These are the other ones that we do. But we're doing the narrow ones today. Elbows in, push straight up. Make sure you're not doing this. If you can't lift your weight over your head without doing this, that is your first clue to drop your weights. You want to be strong in the shoulders, and you want to be keeping that core tucked in. So squeeze your butt, tuck the navel in. Come on, guys. 25 seconds. Take breaks if you need them. We're doing a minute of work, which is a very long time. So take a break if you need to. We've got 8 seconds. Getting heavy. Come on, keep that form in check. Talking to myself too. And time. Nice job, you guys. Okay. More tricep and shoulder work. So this block is all arms. Our arms are definitely going to be jelly by the end of this. But we're only doing it one time, so keep that in mind. We've only got a few more moves. We've got 4 moves left. Overhead tricep extension. So I highly recommend grabbing one medium dumbbell. You're going to put it over your head. You're going to be able to see your elbows and your peripheral. And you're going to press overhead. You guys ready? All right, weights up. And go. So it's easier for me because I can see myself, so I kind of have a mirror. This is a tough move to be able to see if you're keeping your elbows in. You don't want your elbows out here. So actually, keep your elbows far enough forward, probably about right where mine are, so you can see what's going on, okay? You can see if your elbows are starting to kick out. Another thing that starts to happen with this move is your shoulders start doing this because your body's looking for any kind of help it can get right now to get through this move. So try to keep your shoulders down, put it all in the triceps. I like to do the kickstand move with this one because it keeps me from doing this. It's a tough move, guys. Our shoulders and triceps are super tired, but guess what? We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Whew. Okay, so now we're going to work our lats and our upper back muscles. Bent over reverse flies. So, let me show you really quick what they look like. We're back in that bent position, core is tight. You're lifting, okay? So all you're doing is squeezing spine, okay? So you don't have to go way out here. You actually want to bend your arms just a little bit. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Bent position. So it's all about squeezing these muscles right along your spine. Almost like you have a pencil there. Try to squeeze that pencil. This is a back move, okay? So keep those shoulders out of it. Navel is tucked in. Don't let that lower back kick out. If you start to feel it in your lower back, stand up. If you reset, that usually takes care of it. Hey guys, how are we doing? We got 20 seconds. Woo! Guys, we got one more move after this, and it does not involve weights. Almost there. And time. Okay. We've got push-ups. So yeah, the old school upper body strengthener, right? So it doesn't matter where you're at with your push-ups, you're gonna give it your best shot for 1 minute, right? So, hands are nice and wide. Your knees are either on the ground or off the ground. Feet are wide, going down and up. Here we go, guys, let's go. So, the main goal of this move is to not be doing this, right? And not to be doing this. So if you cannot control your hips going down or up, I want you to drop those knees. This is what dropping your knees looks like. My head, neck, and my spine are still in line. That gives my body a chance to strengthen my chest and my arms where I should be. Guys, we got 30 seconds. This is our last move of our arm section. You can do this. And remember, because this is the last move, if you're feeling a little weak in your push-ups, like I certainly am, remember we just did a ton of upper body stuff. So we're tired. All right, time's up. Quick little stretch. Feels good. That was less than 15 minutes, but we are done. Well, that was supposed to be 10 minutes, but with breaks. Okay, we're done with that. So let's grab some water. Towel off if you need to. We've got cardio. So all that means is we're really going to be getting our heart rate up. Heart rate's up right now for sure, as it should be, because we're working hard. But now we're really going to get it up. So this is 5 minutes worth of cardio. We've got quick breaks in between. But of course, if you need a break during the move, you take it. You got to listen to your body, guys. So we go from 45 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 30 seconds, 45, 30, all the way down, okay? So it goes back and forth. We start with high knees. Oh, it's really complaining now. All right, guys, you ready? High knees. 3, 2, and go. 45 seconds. These are high knees, so it's basically a high knee run. These are also high knees. Lower impact. So think of this move as not just moving your legs, you're tucking, right? Get that core involved. Come on, guys. Woo. Shake out those arms if you need to. Line of jello. Get those knees up. Put the hands in front of the hips if you need to. Slow down your pace if you need to. 8 seconds. You got this. Come on. And rest. All right, moving on to right side side plank. So yes, this is part of our cardio round. 30 seconds. Here we go. Right side side plank and lift. You're holding. So even though we're not doing any kind of like crazy cardio right now, the heart rate is up. It might be going down a little bit, but hopefully you're working hard. Options for this, you've got one knee down. As long as those hips are off the floor, You're pretending your body is up against the wall so it's nice and straight. 3, 2, and rest. I'm moving quick through this, right? That's why it's cardio. All right, jump squats. So we're going from like high intensity cardio to a little bit lower intensity and some planking. All right, here we go, guys. Squatting and jumping. Here we go. So if you're jumping, you are landing toe, ball, heel. Okay, and you're landing in squats. Remember we did these squats in the warm-up. So you want to make sure you're sitting back, tapping your booty on the chair, right? Options, press up on the toes, land and squat. So you're still engaging your calf muscles as if you were jumping, but it's lower impact. Come on guys, 15 seconds, you can do it. Three, 2, and rest. All right guys, remember, if you're in the middle of that move and you need a break, you gotta take it. Left side plank. Here we go, we gotta even it out. Left elbow below the left elbow below the left shoulder. Nice straight body. And lift. This one's 30 seconds. So you can either be stacking your feet, you can stagger your feet, or you can drop that body knee. Side planks are no joke. They are quite difficult. So I want you guys to talk to yourselves, meet yourself where you're at right now. If your side plank's not feeling too strong, just remember you gotta practice to make it better, you know? So the more you do stuff like this, the better you're gonna get. Here we go. 3, 2, and time. Okay, plyo lunges. Back to some more jumping or not. So plyo lunges are basically jump lunges. But remember, options. So this is the high impact option. Jumping, landing, and lunge. Lower impact, reverse lunges. You guys ready? 45 seconds and go. If you're jumping, you are making sure you are landing super soft in that lunge. In other words, don't land like this. Land soft, right? Protect those joints. Lower impact. Step back lunges like we did in the warm-up. Now we're pushing a little bit harder, maybe speeding things up. Weight is in that back knee, in that front heel. Legs are on fire. We've got 10 seconds. Come on, guys. Woo. 3, 2, time. Okay, we've got a center plank, which also is a high plank, or a low plank if you prefer. I told you we were doing lots of planks today. All right, hands below the shoulders, feet are nice and wide, and go. 30 seconds. So this is a high plank, this is a low plank. You're doing whatever you can do for 30 seconds. This is also a high plank. Notice how all I did was lower my knees. You don't want to be here. It's not wrong, but you're not doing your core really any good by hanging out on all fours. Almost there, guys. 5 seconds. All right. Quick little stretch. We are up. We have 2 more moves in this cardio block. We've got quick feet. So basically it looks like this. Nice wide stance. 45 seconds. This is our last 45-second move of this block. Okay? This is our last move of this block. This is 30 seconds recover. I was looking at it wrong. All right, here we go. Let's go. Last move of this cardio block. Fast feet, fast feet. Come on, you can do this. Keep those arms moving. Whatever you want to do. Jazz hands, whatever. Whatever works. Come on, guys. Going nowhere fast. Come on, team. First cardio block's almost done. Heart rate's up. So good for the blood flow, though. Hopefully you're feeling super good. It's Monday. 10 10 seconds. Come on, speed it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And rest. We're gonna take a little bit longer than a 30-second recovery. Nice job, you guys. I'm just hanging out in front of the fan. Whew. Anybody outside this morning? If you are, you're super brave. It is humid as heck. Okay, so next block is legs. So, I'm trying to catch my breath. Next block is legs. So you always want to go a little bit heavier when you are doing a legs block because your leg muscles are your large muscle group. They can handle a lot more than your upper body can. So don't be afraid to challenge yourself a little bit. If this is your first workout with weights, then stick with something medium. Medium is like 8, 10, 12. Okay, so here we go. Starting with squats. Good old regular weighted squats. So you can hold your weights up here, or you can hold them down. So we're doing squats just like we did in the warm-up. So we're back to 1 minute of work, okay? You guys ready? And go. So keep in mind, tap that booty on the chair behind you, right? Thighs parallel to the floor. So please don't do this. See how far my knees are going forward? That is going to eventually lead to knee discomfort. You want to be feeling this in the tops of your legs, in your quads. Chest is forward. You can always hold one dumbbell. You can always hold your dumbbells down here. I just get nervous when people do that because it tends to make people lean forward a little bit more than they need to. 15 seconds. So yeah, if you're feeling your heart rate go up big time right now, it's because you got a lot of major arteries running through your legs, right? Working hard. And time. Whew. Large muscle groups really get to the heart. So take breaks if you need to during these. All right, we've got a right static lunge with a weighted rotation. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to take one dumbbell, heavy or medium. You are going to have your right leg forward, your left leg back. You're going to hold a lunge. You're going to rotate towards that forward right leg with your weight. Okay, you guys ready? 1 minute. And go. So here's what your lunge should look like. 90-degree angles. You're rotating and then rotating back. So when you rotate, shoulders are going in the direction of that front leg. You are really, really trying to keep those legs 90 degrees. This is a really long time for this move. So I definitely recommend standing up, giving your legs a little bit of a break. Woo-hoo. But here's what I also recommend. As soon as you feel that burn, don't stand up. Give yourself a few seconds of discomfort before you stand up. Come on, you can do this. Rotate, shoulders are back, chest is proud. 3, 2, and rest. Deadlifts, and then we're going to go do left side static lunge. Okay. Deadlifts. If you've never done deadlifts before, no worries, I got you. All right, feet hip width apart. Knees only slightly bent. 3, 2, and go. Weights come right along your legs. Back is flat. So I'm going to do this from the side. Back is super flat. You're standing up. So what you're not doing is this. That's going to hurt your back. Deadlifts are very form dependent. So you're kind of sticking your butt out. You should be feeling this all the way in the back of your legs. You're using your hamstrings and your butt to stand up. Look straight down to the floor. Stand up. So you don't need to go any lower than your shins, guys. If you go all the way down here, you can't help but use your lower back to stand up, which is no good. How are we feeling, team? Love me some deadlifts. Almost there, almost there. 10 seconds. rest. Nice job, you guys. Okay. One more static lunge move. Back to grab some water during these breaks, whenever you need it. Back to one dumbbell. Left leg is forward, right leg is back. We're holding, we're rotating towards the left. You guys ready? And go. Nice strong lunge. We'll rotate. So what I don't want you guys to do is this. You're going to pull back muscle doing that. Take your time. Feel the work in the core as you do the rotation, right? The shoulders are back. You're not trying to do this. You're trying to turn. So you may not be able to turn super far. That's totally fine. You're just focusing as much as you can on holding that lunge and rotating. Woo. Press your weight into that front heel and that back knee, you guys. Don't let that knee go forward. No good. Come on, team. Woo. Almost there. Three, two, and rest. That one is a major burner. Holy cow. All right, I'm gonna grab some water. Okay, right static curtsy lunge. So we're gonna hold a curtsy lunge with our weights at our side. These static moves really force us to focus on our breathing and also holding our muscles accountable, right? As soon as the burn starts, you want to stand up, but we're not doing that. Right? All right, here we go. Medium to heavy weights. You're going to bring that right leg behind you like you're doing a curtsy, and you're going to hold it. 1 minute. Let's go. So you want to keep this front knee tracking over that front foot. In other words, you don't want to be doing this with your knee. Okay? So when you're pressing your weight into that heel, you can do this without weights, you guys. This is challenging with and without weights. And all you're doing is just, like you're doing a reverse lunge, just bringing it over to the side a little bit. And holding. You can also hold here. Doesn't have to be 2 weights. As always, you're challenging yourself. Those legs are on fire. Come on. You want to add a little extra challenge? Do some pulses. Oh. Woo-hoo. Almost there, guys. Come on. 10 seconds, not even. 3, 2, shake it out. Nice job, you guys. Okay, sumo squats. So, the difference between sumo squats and regular squats. Sumo squats are much wider, if you can do that. If you have tight hip flexors, you're probably not going to be able to bring your feet out super wide. All right, here we go. And 1 minute. 3, 2, go. So when I was doing my regular squat, I was a little bit more in here. I'm bringing it out further, turning my toes out just a little bit. But here's the kicker. You do not want to feel like you're doing a split. These are your hip flexors right in here. You do not want to be putting any strain on those. So if you have tight hip flexors and tight quads, if you're a runner, you might feel this. And this is hurting, like you're feeling pulls here, bring your feet in and do regular squats. Or you can turn your toes out more. It may help. Chest is forward. Woo. Come on, team. How are we feeling? Your knees are tracking over those toes, so if your toes have turned out a little bit, make sure those knees are going in the direction of the toes. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, well deserved break. So now we've got the left static curtsy lunge. You want to make sure when you're holding those curtsy lunges as best as we can and safely as we can. Here we go. 2 weights or 1. So now the left leg goes back and holds. You guys ready? And here we go. So you're gonna feel this mainly in your right hip and your right butt cheek. It's a good one. Shoulders are back, so you don't want to be leaning forward. Weight is in that front heel. You can do it. All you gotta do is push yourself a little bit further than you're comfortable with. So when you feel that burn, try to hold a little bit longer. Because the next time you do something like this, you're gonna be able to hold it even longer and then longer. And that's how you strengthen your muscles. If you stand up every single time you feel that burn, you're not really gonna progress and get stronger. So just try to hold it a little bit longer. I know it's tough. You're tough, right? Come on guys, shoulders back. 15 seconds. Get a little lower if you can. Come on, 5 seconds. Don't give up. And we're up. Oh, yes, shake it out. I know guys, I know. Y'all hate me right now. I got your back though. All right, lateral lunges. So you're gonna need 2 weights. As always, trying to make those challenging weights. We're gonna go to the right first. So it looks like this. Side lunge, step in. So we're only going to the right for 1 minute. No more holding lunges though. You guys ready? And go. So this side lunge from the side looks like a squat. So you're pressing into your heel. You're keeping that knee back. You're sitting into your hip. So another thing to think about is not doing this, right? Sit, like you're doing a squat on your one leg. You've never done these before, they take a little bit of practice, but just try to think about doing a one-legged squat. You can hold your weights up here if you prefer. So that right leg is doing a lot of work. It's lunging, and then it's pushing off. You don't have to step out super wide for this one to be effective, guys. 10 seconds. Three, 2, and rest. And we do the other side. How are we feeling, team? Come on, we've got this move, and then calf raises, and we're done with legs. I mean, not done, but done with the leg block. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Left side, and go. Sit into that heel like you're doing a squat on your left leg. Can't emphasize that enough. That right leg stays nice and straight. Some people prefer to do it this way. This also works. Wide stance, sit. That works. It takes a little bit of the extra workout of pushing off, but seriously, it works very, very well. Some people have a little balance trouble by stepping out and then stepping in. So do what works for you. Come on, team. Almost there. 3, 2, and rest. Whew. You're sweating. I am anyways. Okay, final move of legs, calf raises. So you're going to be holding some pretty heavy weights at your side. You're going to be coming up on your toes and lowering, super slow. I can't emphasize this enough. Don't do this. I mean, you can, but you're going to burn those out much quicker. It's a little bit more effective. And it'll also help you focus on your balance. All right, guys, you ready? 1 minute. And go. Don't worry if you're feeling a little off balance. If you are able to, the slower you go with these, the more effective. So if you hold yourself up on your toes a little bit longer, those calf muscles are really getting a good workout. You're going to feel this one all the way up to your glutes, actually. If you're not feeling very balanced, you don't have to go up as high. You can come up just a little bit on your toes. such a small move, but such a big burn, right? The heavier the weights, of course, the more it burns. I'm feeling this one all the way up to the glutes. Everything in the back's burning. Come on, guys. We got this. We got 10 seconds. And then we're done with legs. Now we're moving on. 3, 2, and rest. All right, guys. Take a well-deserved break. Legs are now matching our upper body in shakiness. We've got some cardio. How do we feel about that? Okay, so our legs are a little bit more tired this cardio round, so slow things down if you need to, but we just want to make sure that we're working as hard as we can, as always. All right. Same format, some of the same moves as the first cardio round, but the same format, 45 seconds, 30 seconds, 45. So this goes by pretty quick. Pop squats is first. Legs are on fire, but we're gonna work through it anyways. All right, so this is a pop squat. Squat, quick pop in. Or squat, stand up, squat, stand up. That takes the pop and the high intensity, or the high impact portion out. 45 seconds, let's go. So guys, you are just trying to move through this the best you can. Popping in super fast, never forgetting about our squat. Knees track behind the shoelaces, lower impact through here. 15 seconds. It's all burning, our legs are tired, but we are challenging them even more. Almost there, you guys. Paper fell down. Come on, guys. And rest. All right, we're gonna go back and do some planks. Right side plank. Here we go. Right elbow below that right shoulder. Nice flat back, and 30 seconds. Go. Like I said, we're doing some repeat moves. Please make sure that top hand is not on the floor. Put it on your hip, raise it up, just keep it off the floor. Do yourself a favor and get the most out of this move. If you're struggling, put that knee down. Come on, guys, 10 seconds. You can do this. All the burn in that lower ab muscle right there. All right, time's up. Okay, moving on to mountain climbers. We're gonna flip it over into high plank. 45 seconds. Abs and cardio mixed together. 3, 2, go. Looks like this. Drive your knees. So your pace is up to you, you guys. But you want to be moving at a good clip. And you want to be working as hard as you can. So shoulders over the hands. Head, neck, spine in alignment. Go ahead and move at your own pace. Just make sure you're working hard. Guys, I know this is getting a lot tougher and you might be struggling to get through this, but I want you to take breaks when you need them, and then I want you to jump back in and try to get it done. Show up. You showed up. Now really show up for yourself. Come on, almost there. 3, 2, rest. Okay, left side, side plank for 30 seconds. So that left elbow is below the left shoulder. And here we go, 30 seconds, come on. You can do this. You're gonna get stronger by pushing yourself past your comfort zone. So even though this is hard, and all you wanna do is drop down, try not to do it. Keep that top hand off the floor too. One side is always harder with side planks, always. Come on guys, you can do this. Down to the up. 3, 2, rest. All right, we're up. 4 jumping jacks, 1 tuck jump. Hear me out. These are jumping jacks. These are jumping jacks. This is a tuck jump. This is a tuck jump, okay? High impact move does not have to be high impact. Here we go. 4 jumping jacks. Go. 1 tuck. So remember, if you're doing the tuck jump, even if you're jumping or not jumping, the tuck jump, most of it is the core. Tuck those knees in. So it's less of a jump up with the knees and more of a tuck. So just try to keep that in mind. It'll help you out a little bit. What are your options? Take it down. By take it down, I mean take the impact down. Keep that intensity up. Time. Nice job, guys. That one got us really, really moving. Okay. Center plank, also known as high or low plank, facing center, not a side plank. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Highly recommend those feet are wide. And go. Head, neck, spine is in alignment. Hands are below the shoulders, so as you get tired, this starts to happen. Keep that butt down. Drop those knees. Keep that navel tucked in. Tuck it. Like I can't tell you enough. Squeeze that navel in and keep that core tight and strong. All right, time. Let's do some more quick feet. We're up. Last move. Last move for cardio. And then we got abs. All right, guys. Here we go. You guys ready? And go. Fast feet. Come on. 45 seconds. You can do it. Fast feet, fast feet. Guys, this is our last move of our cardio round. You can do this. We've got abs next, and we're going to crush it. Do the best you can. Come on. You can do this. Keep those arms moving. I know I wasn't. Do some jazz hands. Do whatever you want to do. Just keep those arms moving and keep those feet moving. 15 seconds. Keep it going. Legs are tired. I know. We're going to give our legs and our arms, sort of, our arms a break. 5 seconds. Come on. Fast feet. Fast feet. Go, go, go. And rest. All right, you guys. Well-deserved break. Moving on to abs. 1 minute each move. So because this is our abs round, we're going to be using some weights, a lot of body weight though, so just keep that in mind, okay? Starting with bicycles. So have some weights nearby. So we're going to be doing, you're definitely going to need light weights because we're going to be doing punches. So just have those nearby. I'm going to give you guys a break, but in case you don't want to stand up and go get your weights. All right, here we go. Bicycles. So you're going to be on your back. Chin is tucked to the chest. Tailbone is pressed against the floor. You guys ready? 1 minute. Go. So these are bicycles. These are bicycles. So if you're crossing opposite elbow to opposite knee, that makes it a little bit more difficult. So you have options. Whatever option you're using is fine as long as that tailbone is pressed into the floor. You know what I'm talking about. As soon as you lie back, there's a little gap right here between your tailbone and the floor. You want to close that gap. That is keeping the core engaged. Don't have to pull on your neck. Make your abs do all the work. If you need to take a break, then take it. Sit up and do it again. This is not going to be an easy block, but we can do this. You can also keep your pace super slow because we're focusing on strengthening our abs. 10 seconds. And rest. All right, we're going to need those light weights. You've got to curl up with 2 punches. I personally love this move. You do not need heavy weights for this. I'm grabbing 5s. So what you're going to be doing, feet flat on the floor. You're going to hold those weights close to your chest. You're going to do a sit-up, punch, punch. You see why you need those light weights. All right, you guys ready? And go. Sit up, punch, punch. So think when you do your sit-up, getting your chest to your knees. Keep those shoulders back. So you can do this without weights. Sit up, cross punch. Both are very effective. Especially if you don't have light weights. You don't want to use too heavy weights. So if you don't have anything lower than like an 8 is still too heavy for this, honestly. If you don't have light enough weights, do it without weights. Stay safe. So like I said, we're giving our legs and our arms sort of a rest. Sort of. Arms aren't getting a rest right now. Come on, guys. 10 seconds. And rest. Well done. Okay, we are moving on to, let's see, okay, Russian twists. Let's sit closer to that. Okay, so you're going to need a medium weight. We're going to be sitting in C-sit. These are not the A-frame ones we've been doing a lot of. These are hip to hip. Okay, so use a challenging weight, nothing super heavy. Okay, here we go. Shoulders back. And 1 minute. Go. Hip to hip. So you're bringing it from one hip to the other. So what you need to be focusing on, if this is hurting, this is actually really making my arms tired. So I'm going to go down and weight a little bit. Your goal is to make the abs tired. I know our arms are really, really tired right now, but you want to be focusing on the abs. So you don't want to be like this. It's just not going to be doing your core any favors. If you're leaning forward, so you want your shoulders back. The further you lean back, the harder it gets, but you want to keep your core engaged, as always. Really get that weight over to that hip bone. Come on. You can do this. Woo. Keep those shoulders back. If you start to feel anything in your lower back, lean forward. That probably means that your core is starting to give up on you a little bit. So you need to tell it who's boss. Come on. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, we've got 2 moves on our stomach coming up. No weights. So, weights all the way there. We got Supermans and then we got flutters, or swimmers. So you're going to be coming over on your stomach. Arms and legs out. You're lifting, and then you're lowering. You guys ready? 1 minute. And go. Squeeze the shoulder blades and lower. So please don't do this. That is really going to hurt your lower back, and you're not going to be getting as much out of the move as you could be. So you want to really make sure that you are focusing on your back muscles. So everything from your shoulders all the way down to your ankles are working right now. If you're feeling lower back pain by lifting your lower body, keep those toes on the floor, upper body only. Okay, so you've got options. Listen to your body and do the best you can. Come on guys, almost there. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, we might as well just stay here. Don't fall asleep on me. Swimmers, also known as flutters. So we're going to be on our stomach, arms and legs, toes are pointed. You're going to be lifting your chest off the floor, but not arching your back. Lifting using your core and your back muscles right here. Okay, you guys ready? 3, 2, and go. This is one of those moves that looks really easy and relaxing, and then you get in it and you're like, holy crap, this is hard. So listen, shoulders all the way down to your ankles are what's working right now, you guys. You're going to feel this in your glutes too. Think less of arching your back and more of using your core and your back muscles to lift your body. If you feel this in your neck, that means you're lifting your neck up too high. So definitely look down at the floor when you're doing this. Take the stress out of your neck. 20 seconds, guys. Come on. Three, two, and up we go. Nice job, you guys. Okay. Nice little sweat mark right there. Okay. Plank with hip dips, right and left, okay? So we're going to set ourselves up in low plank, and we're going to dip our hips side to side. Let me show you guys what we got here. Nice wide feet. You're gonna dip on one side, dip on the other. You guys ready? Elbows below the shoulders, and go. So, options, knees on the floor. Your range of motion's taken down a little bit, but it does not mean you're not working hard. You need to stay in a nice, strong position, okay? So you wanna make sure, because you're in low plank, your back is nice and flat, your butt's not up in the air, and you're dipping. You don't have to get your hip all the way to the floor, but you're really trying to just do a half circle the best you can. You're gonna feel it, right in here especially. Do the best you can, guys. You got 15 seconds to go. Come on, team. Working hard, working hard. 3, 2, and rest. All right. Double straight leg lowers. Basically reverse crunches. So on a rack. I really want you guys to focus on your lower spine staying pressed into the floor. Super important. All right, arms are out, legs are up, and go. So you're lowering. I like to lift my head up and tuck my chin because it helps me keep my lower spine pressed into the floor. And I'm only going this far because if I go any further, my tailbone really lifts up. And I'm trying to keep my lower back strong and pressed into the floor, okay? So keep that in mind. You don't have to go all the way down. The work is in the lower abdomen, right below your navel. Little moves like this, just enough tension, and then you lift right back up. Come on, guys. Whew. The shake is real. Everybody else shaking. Nice job, guys. Come on, almost there. 3, 2, and rest. All right, guys, we've got 2 more moves. So we've got a curl up with a straight arm rotation. So I want you guys to grab 1 dumbbell. You really only need to grab a light dumbbell, just enough for there to be some work involved. Okay. So what you're going to do is hold it against your chest. You're going to sit up, press, and rotate just slightly to one side, and go back down. Sit up, press, rotate. So notice when I'm rotating, I'm only rotating, I'm like rotating my shoulders to try to get the work in the core. All right, you guys ready? That's kind of a long demonstration. Here we go. So what you're trying to do when you lift up, you're trying to turn your shoulder and your hip bone just slightly in order to get that work in. When you do that though, please make sure you're not doing this, right? So when you come up, you're not doing this. You're just turning to try to look either at me or whatever direction you're going. You can do this without weights. Without weights, it looks like this. Just doing that slight rotation. We've got 1 more move after this for abs, you guys. Come on, we're almost there. With or without weights. Shoulders are tired, so make sure if you're using weights, it's super light. And if it's not, you're doing it without weights. 3, 2, and rest. All right, guys, we're down to our final weighted move. Or, sorry, final ab move. That was our last weighted move we just did. Walking planks, 1 minute. And then we've got one cardio round. It's kind of a long workout today. It's all right, we've been having some short ones lately. All right, here we go. High plank. And go. Walking to the right, walking to the left. I can't emphasize enough that taking big steps does not make this move more effective. Actually, what makes it more effective is keeping your shoulders and your hips in line with the floor. So in other words, if you're taking a big step, you're probably doing this with your hips, right? The shorter the step, the more still and parallel you're keeping your hips to the floor. It's all about what's going on in here. So slow it down, keep those steps super short. Vanessa, thanks for joining. I know this is a little bit of a long one. Almost there. We haven't had an hour workout in a while. Almost there. Come on, guys. 3, 2, and rest. All right, well-deserved break. We got a cardio round coming up. 5 minutes left of work. So guys, I know I always say that how long your workout is does not really matter. It's what you do during that time, and it's totally true. We're just doing a lot today. So you're gonna be feeling this, but think about how strong you're starting off your week. You're gonna feel so good the rest of your week. Okay, cardio. Runner start for 45 seconds. So we're gonna start on our right side first. So what is a runner start? Right leg is forward. That right leg is 90 degrees. You're going to either have your hands on each side of your foot, doing this, like you're getting ready to start a race, or hands on the knee. Either way, you want that right leg to be 90 degrees, okay? So you don't want to be here. So if you've got to be like this with your hands on the floor, that's when you need to be up here, okay? You guys ready? 45 seconds, go. Just like you're getting ready to start a race. You're trying to keep that leg 90 degrees. You're going to feel that burn right away. Bring your hands up to your knees. I actually feel like it's a little bit harder with your hands on your knee because you got to focus on your balance a little bit more. But you also want to make sure that leg stays 90 degrees. Super important. Press your weight into that right heel, guys. Come on. This is our cardio round. Heart rate's going to go up. Let's go. 3, 2, and up. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. We'll see some more planks. Right side plank, 30 seconds. Come on, guys, you can do this. Let's set it up. Are you sick of planks yet? Oh well, they're super good for you. Here we go. And lift, 30 seconds. Come on, guys. You can do this. Remember your options. That bottom knee goes down. As long as that hip is up off the floor, you are working those obliques where you should be. Arm is either up here on your hip, not on the floor. Come on, guys. 3, 2, and rest. Moving on to runner start on the left. We gotta even it out. That's a burner. And because we're using our lower body, it burns a little extra. All right, guys, 5 seconds. Here we go. Left leg is forward. Hands are either splitting the foot or on the knee. Go. It's like you're getting ready to start for a race. About to go, and then, oh, back to it. Come on. Options, hands on the knee. Come on, guys. As long as that leg is 90 degrees, and I know it's burning, and I know that we are tired. I get it. But we got to keep working hard. Come on. 10 seconds. Come on. We're at the end of our workout. You've come so far. This is a long one. 3, 2, and rest. Left side, side plank. Come on, guys. We got this. Left side. Let's go. Almost there. Come on. Guys ready? And 30 seconds. Lift. So yeah, you're trying to stack that top shoulder over the bottom shoulder over the elbow. I know it's kind of tough if you don't have a mirror to look at. Just try to think about, try to feel what it feels like. All the work should be, the work's definitely in your shoulder. You're going to be feeling that. But please make sure your arm's not way out here. Puts undue stress on your shoulder. Not necessary, but you're really going to feel it in that bottom muscle above your hip. Come on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, over there. All right, how are we feeling? I hate to say what's next. Burpees. Let's do them, guys. Burpees, plank, and quick feet, and then we are done. All right, let's go, guys. Burpees, 45 seconds. Ready? And go. Back and up. Come on. Options. Lower impact burpees. Hands down. Step back into plank. Step in. Press on the toes. Guys, burpees have a bad rap. Everybody thinks that burpees are just for advanced, like people who have been working out forever. They're for everybody. And you're only going to get better at them if you work at them. But here's another option for you for not planking. Super low lunges. I love to give this option because you're kind of working the same muscles as you are in a burpee, but you're not going down to the floor. And time. Okay. Plank for 30 seconds. A regular plank. High plank or low plank. Guys, you ready for this? We've got this move and quick feet, and then we're done. Let's go. And hold. This is our toughest plank yet because we're tired, our muscles are shaking, our mind is feeling a little weary right now. That's where you got to take over with the positive thoughts in your brain. Mental toughness, you guys. Talk yourself into it. Come on. You can do this. Getting through hard moves in a workout and getting through stuff like this, which is really difficult, time's up. It's going to transfer into the rest of your life. Because when something difficult comes up during your week that's not workout related, you're going to dig deep into that mental toughness that you just used. And you use it for that situation. So it all connects. All right, fast feet, we're up. Now that I'm done with my motivational speaking. Here we go, 45 seconds. And go. Come on, this is it, you guys. This is it. Last workout move. We're going to cool down after this. Come on, come on. You can do this. Not the time to give up on yourself. Come on. Just think, if you push as hard as you can right now, it's probably more than you thought you could do. And then when you finish, how good are you going to feel? Knowing you gave it everything you got. Come on. Come on, move those feet, even though they don't want to move. Mine are dragging right now. Come on. Come on. You're almost there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Come on, team. Come on. 3, 2, done. Nice job, you guys. Fist bumps through the screen. Please don't go anywhere if you don't have to. I know this was kind of long, but I want to make sure that you guys get a stretch in. Super important to cool down after you work out. So drink, towel off, and let's stretch. Really proud of you guys for sticking through this. Like I said, this was a long one. Typically our workouts are less than an hour. Today was a little bit longer. No better workout to do on a Monday than a little bit longer one. We gotta persevere. Okay, here we go. Side to side lunges. We're gonna do some pulses on each side. So I think I told you guys last week that I was trying to screenshot this video to get on my YouTube page. It works, but there's no sound. I'm still working on it. And that's because Facebook thought my video a month ago was too risque, apparently, and I'm don't know what that was about. But they won't let me download my videos now. Okay, here we go. Wide stance, hands on the thighs. We are going to hinge forward at the hips. You're going to straighten your legs, but not lock the knees, okay? But you should be feeling the stretch in the hamstrings. Yeah, the screenshot didn't work. I'm still trying to figure out how to get these videos. Insanity's working out fine, but technology. I've learned more about technology in the last few months than I ever thought I'd be doing. All right, roll it up. You're going to hang on to something if you need it. Grab an ankle, flex the foot. Did a lot of squats today, so get a good stretch. And switch. Now that you're done, how good do you feel? Come on. Admit it to yourself. You might hate me a little bit more after that workout, but I know you're feeling good. Your body's thanking you at least. Okay, guys. We're going to bring our right arm behind our back. We're going to grab it with our wrist with our left hand. We're going to pull, and we're going to tilt our left ear down towards our left shoulder. Really good shoulder stretch. And we certainly use those shoulders a lot today. We're going to bring that right arm back. Stretch out the tricep. Try to put that hand in the center of your back. Get a little bit more of a stretch. Alright, now you're going to take your left wrist in your right hand, pull, and drop that right here. Take that left arm by the elbow. Tricep stretch. Alright guys, nice wide stance. Let's take a deep breath. Big inhale and exhale. Be thankful for a nice, strong, healthy body, you guys. Happy Monday. Way to get it. Nice job, you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will see you guys tomorrow in Insanity or Wednesday for boot camp. Have a great day, guys.